Hello everyone and welcome back to Crypto Atlas. In this video, I'm going to talk about Bitcoin and Ethereum. We got some news going on for you with Bitcoin that's very exciting. I have separate videos that I upload also to this channel. I got another video talking about a coin called SafeMoon. If you're on Twitter, you probably have seen about that, and I did some price technical analysis on that in my new video for today. So if you're curious, feel free to go check that out. And I also have a playthrough series on a cryptocurrency game called Decentraland. That being said, guys, if you're new to the channel, please don't forget to hit subscribe. And also, if you guys haven't yet, click the like button. Helps us out with the YouTube search algorithm. And click the bell icon so you know whenever we got a new video. I want to keep this chart up here first for you, as you can take a look with this. We have a lot of sideways action. We got 50 minutes left on the daily charts here. With this being so stagnant and going sideways, there's a lot of uncertainty, it seems, of what direction that Bitcoin's going to want to go to next. So I expect the volatility on this to start kicking up as we get closer to the daily candle close. As you can see, there's a little bit of a movement that's going on right now, but overall things are pretty quiet. So yeah, you go quiet for a while and then it gets crazy. And as far as for news for Bitcoin, we have a couple big things going on. Venmo's 77 million users can now buy, hold, and sell Bitcoin with as little as $1. So we already know Cash App allows you to do this. The competitor Venmo is now inside the game with this as well. So that's huge news. 77 million users now have new potential exposure to Bitcoin. Up next, the previous United States comptroller of the currency, Brian Brooks, is to become the CEO of a Bitcoin exchange, Binance US, right? So I know CZ is directly heavily influenced behind Binance, but there are variations of this. So obviously there's also the Binance US, and now we know that there's somebody that was part of the United States comptroller of the currency, right? So that's cool. In addition to that, Middle East gets its first listed Bitcoin fund on the NASDAQ Dubai. Yalla Bitcoin, right? That's what Bitcoin Archive says over here. So absolutely awesome news. Really, really good news. And okay, so that's it for the main elements that I wanted to focus on for Bitcoin side. Just a quick little side thing there. If you guys are into NFTs, by the way, I do have this pinned on my Twitter account. I'm currently selling an art piece. And if you guys want to go check it out, it's based on a lot of elements that go into cryptocurrencies. And I just kind of converted that from mathematical formulas into a visual representation. And all the details are over there. But you guys can get it. That first piece that I made is representative of Bitcoin when it hit $1 trillion for the second time. Okay. So now we're going to go ahead and hop on over to the charts here. We're going to take a look at Bitcoin first, and then we'll go look at Ethereum. I got a lot of lines that are going on here. Hopefully this isn't scaring you too much, and it shouldn't, really, just so you guys know. We do have a bit of a dip that took place here. This is a bit concerning, though, because it looks like we are about to form a third-day trend pattern underneath this key level for this flag, right? So we had a nice little breakout, kind of faked out, it was going sideways, and then just started dropping. There was that rumor that took place that caused a huge problem with Bitcoin. In addition to that, there was also the outage that took place in China, and that affected the hash rate during that time, during that blackout. So those were a couple things that weren't working in Bitcoin's favor for sure, right? Overall, this is still looking pretty good. Some fundamentals with this that we want to be concerned with. I also want to disclaim again, I don't know if I said it earlier or not, I'm not a financial advisor. It's a standard thing you want to say. So everything I'm sharing with you guys, take it as like entertainment. It's my opinion, my own research into this, but don't ask me directly what you should or should not invest in. This is just my own point of view on this, okay? So with where we're currently at right now, these levels that I've got lined up, got a couple things that are going on here. We got potentially some support resistance. We're right on the line with that right now at 56,224. As I mentioned, you guys can see this is going really sideways. So it's very close in tandem with that line that I set up previously. If this decides to go further down, I would expect us to still see some potential support being established right around 52,635. A significant drop would pull us down to the $50,000 mark, right? So that is the major line of support that we need to hold, is at that $50,000 price point. All right, so get those lines moved over there. Go ahead and get that saved as well. And then we got this line right there. Days go by, and then you just want to kind of extend everything else out. Now I'm going to go ahead and zoom in so you can see this a little bit better. On the way up, you can actually see from the previous day, this did have a bounce off of this line that had established. That's at $57,580. If we can manage to get past that, especially for tomorrow, because it's going to be very close coinciding with that top line. All right, well, now it's actually more of a bottom line that's been formed off of this trend pattern suggestion, right? So if we can manage to break above those, then I think realistically we're right on track, pushing back up to where the 21 EMA is dangling right around. That's at $58,628, breaking above that. Then we got the $59,475, the $60,000, and then we're starting to look a lot better. And I think also something to take into account with this is a lot of people have been getting involved with Dogecoin, most predominantly, although today it has had a huge sell-off, which surprises a lot of people because it's supposed to be the meme day, 420 memes and all that stuff. People are thinking, hey, let's push it to 69 cents. Buy the rumor, sell the news. Common trend thing that you say inside of investments with this stuff, and today is one of those examples of what we're seeing with that. So it's having a huge pullback. And so, yeah, anyways, if people are getting involved in that a lot, some people might have been moving some of their assets that they sold off during this run over to that to try and capitalize on it. But then, altcoins, a lot of times the money circulates back into Bitcoin in the end. So I'm very bullish on this still. I don't like the fact that it's about to close on their 21 EMA. That's forming a strong trend pattern suggesting that we could actually see some further drops down in the short term, at least, before we actually get back on track. Technical raters are also suggesting a sell. The RSI is leaning more down past the median zone. It's almost working its way towards this bottom line. You can see a little bit of recovery going on in the day, but the RSI, it has plenty of room to move. So this thing could be very volatile very, very soon. You can see the volume here is kicked up a little bit more in comparison to some of these previous days. Not anywhere near what we saw during all this phase, though. Okay, so that's going to be the Bitcoin side. And now let's go take a look at what's going on with the Ethereum side. And the Ethereum side, you guys can see we have a nice little run up that's been going on over here. But then we've had 4 days consecutively of just that drop zone, similarly to what we saw with the Bitcoin side. However, it is holding above a key level, very close right now, just like what you're seeing with the Bitcoin side. Bitcoin's still moving sideways, getting closer and closer. Got 42 minutes left on the daily candle close, before the daily candle close. So we got support here at $2,300. I would keep an eye on that. Below that level, the 21 EMA for tomorrow is more than likely going to be right around $2,200, right? It's an adjustment model with this, so I can't definitively tell you guys easily, myself at least, where this is going to be. So it should be right around $2,200 as support. And then below that, looks like we're getting a little bit of a formation here that's coinciding quite well with the Fibonacci sequence, and that's at $2,044. And then $2,000, of course, is a psychological level support as well. Going on the way up, we're going to see some resistance taking place, predominantly around $2,436. Beyond that is going to be up to $2,544. That's the previous all-time high. Breaking above that, we then enter the price discovery zone where we could actually end up moving up further. And that would be at $3,000 as the main goal. Just above that is $3,081. Now, you got the technical radar, which is finally back. I did another video and that wasn't even there. I was like, what happened to that? That's slightly on the buy side, kind of dangling fairly close to neutral. It's been doing that for a while now, actually. RSI starting to work its way back towards kind of leaning into just starting to get into overbought territory. But again, it still has plenty of room. I mean, you take a look at this, it's sitting right there nicely on the 60. So plenty of room. It is still above the 21 EMA. This one has not closed down below. It recently had the Berlin update go on with it as well. So a lot of factors that are working in favor of Ethereum right now. So yeah, I'm very, very bullish with Ethereum on this one as well. Okay, so that's going to go ahead and wrap up the video here. I do have referral links in the description for you guys for a bunch of stuff. If you want to get free crypto, Coinbase, Gemini, BlockFi, and if you want to get stocks, there's Robinhood and Webull. Feel free to use my referral links for those things. And let me know if you're bullish or bearish on Bitcoin or Ethereum and why in the comments down below. Please do not forget to hit subscribe, hit the thumbs up like button, click the bell icon, and I will see you guys in the next episode.